Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and for those of you who came to my streams a couple weeks back, you'll know where I am right now, just off of the theme and the skybox. I am in the floating land Celestia, and the reason why this is important today is because of this thing right over here, this cantrip ritual chest. Now, what these do, I'm sure you've probably seen like guides on stuff like this before, but this is going to be how to max out your 7-pip AoE spells, like Power Nova in Balance's case, as quickly as possible. And this is the way to do it, even though some of y'all might know I had to stream like for 3 hours 5 times just to get all the way to tier 5, and yeah, you know how it is. I'm actually like well over on spell limits for Power Nova specifically, but Stormlord was real slow, and you know how it is. So anyway, basically these things will drop you about like 6 to 7 spell limits for the 7-pip AoEs. So for fire, that's Fire Dragon, Ice, Frost Giant, which thankfully got buffed. I uploaded a short on that a bit ago. And then Storm has Stormlord, Myth has Orthrus, Life has Forest Lord, Death has Scarecrow, and Balance, of course, has Power Nova. And this is important because at long last, we can finally upgrade our 7-pip AoE spells to do, you know, marginally more damage. Or, of course, we can make them have like a cool little after effect type deal. Like the bottom path Power Nova here is honestly kind of decent for like a PvPer if you're into that. But top path is what a lot of us are going to be doing. Myself included, while I'm still working on PvE for this balance. And yeah, this is just going to be the route that I take for all of the 7-pip AoEs. And this route minimizes time. So yeah, this is just how it goes. So there's a cantrip ritual chest here on the Blue Sky Beach next to Pier Stanson. But usually where you're going to start out is you're going to start out here on the beach camp by these teleporters, because the route actually ends at the Watermole Village. There's about 3 to 4 cantrip ritual chests that spawn just on a regular basis, located around this map of the floating land, and this is the best way to farm in Celestia. So fighting bosses, it's not it. Even if you like level scale or have a character here, it's not the wave. So yeah, so there's one obviously down on the Blue Sky Beach like we saw. There's a chest that'll spawn right here. Usually this is the most common one that you'll find. When I was streaming, this one spawned a bunch of times, so that is one to look out for. And then as you come through here, there is a chance for one to spawn over behind the sigil over here. Just gotta dodge the sky creepers, which is easier said than done sometimes. And sometimes there'll be one right here in the back by Bristleclaw's cave. So that is where the third of them spawns. And then as we come over here, this is the ruined village all the way out here, and this is where the 4th and 5th ones spawn. You occasionally see one here within this little rundown house, and you can also see one over here back behind Wildcrack's hideout. So 2 can spawn here in the ruined village, and that is real important to note, because sometimes, you know, you get 2 in the ruined village. It's nice like that. You don't have to run too far. And, you know, that's 5 spots already, and we're coming up on the 6th one right here. This one already has one in it. I don't need more spell limits, but I'm just going to hit it anyway. So, yeah, you basically just have to use the Magic Touch cantrip to hit these and, you know, unlock them, and you get those from Hampshire Buttersfield. You can talk to Abner K. Doodle in any hub world. There's a spell right Wildclaw here. I can't even speak English. I guess the Lost Pages is up, but yeah, you know how it goes. So that is the 6th location back over there. And then the 7th one, this one's a little bit sus. It'll spawn next to this little water mole idol. It'll spawn like right here, but the hitbox is real weird on it, so you just gotta be careful when you are hitting it, because, you know, your Magic Touch can hit the rock or something like that. So that one's just kind of rough to try and hit. So yeah, just a little tidbit of info there for y'all to remember. And then this is the 8th and final spot. This is the last one here. And you'll notice that I pretty much didn't look over here at all. I didn't look anywhere by the airship. And that is because I have not once seen a cantrip chest spawn out that way. And as you can see here, this is where the teleporter hub is, so that's where you can go on back to the beginning. But I've looked out here before. I have never seen even one cantrip chest spawn out this way. So when you're farming, I would say, like, definitely ignore this. Just ignore this general location. You don't find cantrip chests here. That's just how it is. And it's also like way off course, so even if I'm like totally feeding y'all misinformation, it's really off of where you want to be going anyway. So yeah, there are no cantrip chests just out this way in this, I guess, wide expanse in the floating land here. So even out here, there's no cantrip chests, so ignore it. And then you can come back to the beach camp with the teleporter. And then you can look, you know, down here, there's this chest. And then another bit that I should mention is that the cantrip chests respawn pretty quickly. There have been times on stream where I have been, you know, looking around, like in the ruined village, for example, and I'll hit, you know, the 2 chests that spawn there, and then before I leave, the one of them will just respawn again. So yeah, the game usually just likes to have a minimum of 3 cantrip chests out at any given time, so if any of the 2 that now have, you know, 2 magic touches on them, like if they get hit, they'll respawn somewhere else on the map, maybe here in the ruined village, maybe by, you know, Wild Crag's hideout, maybe even by that rock that that's really annoying to try and deal with. But yeah, that is how to really do it. That is how to look around the floating land Celestia for rank 7 spell elements to improve your main PvE spells to do more damage with. And this damage, it can really come in handy. The Power Nova card that I've got here at tier 5 doing 725, it's better than a Judgment is at 7 pips. So if you're just like against one enemy and you got 7 pips, this is your go-to spell now as opposed to Judge. So yeah, upgrading spells, like I could really talk at length about how much it matters to upgrade these spells, and it's definitely worth doing, even though like it'll take you a while and you have to have a group of 3 in order to hit all the cantrip chests over and over and over and over and over. It is still very, very worth it in the end, and I would recommend it. I don't really regret hitting all these cantrip chests on stream because it was fun to stream as well. So I'll probably be streaming cantrip chests and like Faria, that type of deal. So, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed. So thank y'all for watching. I've been iceGold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more, and I will see y'all later.